Saminator's Blackbookers is back for another week, and let's just remind ourselves what to take a look for when analysing these races. So we're going to try and target horses that are first or second up so we can get them when they're peaking into their campaigns and can produce their best runs. A fast last 200 metre sectional, but not the fastest, so we get a bit of a price about the horse next start. And the last one is the fastest 0 to 200 metre sectional after the post. Now, we can't actually measure this, but this is what the big data, punting form doesn't pick up, so I think we can find an edge there. Now, how do we back these horses next start? Well, I've got to tick these three boxes in my opinion. So they have to either stay at the same distance or increase in distance because they're going to be doing good work through the line. This is optional. Stay or increase the class of the race so we can get a better price about it rather than it dropping back in class. And then the last one, which is the most important one for me, is map for a cozy run on speed. So we might highlight a back marker that flashes late, and if it's versatile, next start it can go out, settle on the speed from a good gate, and that'll make it very hard to beat. So that's the most important one. We were racing at Moonee Valley yesterday, and I've picked out 3 Blackbookers for us to look at. But before we look into those, just wanted to recap how the past Blackbookers have done. 2 winners from about 8 or 9 Blackbookers. There's really only been one horse that's fitted the bill exactly right, which is maps for a cozy run on the speed in their next start, and that's been She's Got Pizzazz. Shiny New Deal also did that, but it was back in class, and although it's optional on the criteria, still, if you fit all of them like She's Got Pizzazz did, it won paying $4. So we're looking for the next She's Got Pizzazz in this episode. We'll kick things off in race number 5, looking at Red Phantom. This was a race in 2 between My Temptation and also Tylus. Red Phantom settled on speed and really only got going late. I think it'll be better suited around a bigger track and up in distance. It was good through the line, had probably the fastest 0 to 200 metre sectional after the post as well, which I like to see. It was first up, so it'll have heaps of improvement to come off this performance, and although it got a cozy run on the inside and didn't have to do as much work as the other horses, I still thought it was a pretty good effort, and I think it's a good horse, still progressive and young, going places. Jumping to race 6, in the race won by Fickle, we're highlighting the second place getter in Mighty, where it also flew the inside, didn't have to do too much work, but I like the work it showed late, and even though it didn't run down Fickle, it showed real good determination to run it down. It's just that Fickle's a short course specialist. Ran the second fastest last 200 metres of this race. The only horse that ran a faster last 200 was Moonee Valley, who just loves these Moonee Valley sprint races. So I thought Mighty did very well. I think it'd be like a good 1100 metre mares, Flemington type of horse down the straight where it can just build its momentum nicely. Blake Shin, hopefully he sticks with it next start, just like he did on She's Got Pizzazz. Or Jamie Carr rode it, then Blake Shin got on. However, Blake Shin got the horse home, so hopefully Blake Shin can stick on this horse, Mighty, and can find its right race, settle on speed, and win. And the last one we're going to take a look at is a horse called Mathletic from race number 7. In the race won by Prince of Nottingham. It settled on speed, also didn't have to do as much work as the others, but it just got going late, and I think the step up to, maybe even 2,000 metres is what this horse, this 6-year-old gelding by Kingman, is looking for now. It was third up yesterday, so that's only a sometimes on the criteria, so this might be your choice of whether to add it as a black booker or not in your own, but I'm going to add it as a black booker in our black book. It was third up, as I've already said. It finished 5th in the Greys race first up, then it went to Cranbourne and ran 3rd behind O2 Good and I Gotcha, and then it went to the Valley and ran 5th, but it was very good after the post, which the punting form doesn't pick up. So Mathletic is in the black book. So recapping the black bookers from today, we had Red Phantom out of race 5 for Nick Ryan, Mighty out of race 6 for the Moonee and Coleman team, and out of race 7 Mathletic for the Mike Moroney and Glenn Thompson team. So follow these horses, hopefully they all go well, and I'll see you next week for another edition of Saminator's Black Bookers. Bye for now.